Hello, my name is Stephen Vigil. It's March 1st, 2020. This is week 7 lab of the microbiology. So I'll be doing exercise 1 of the Kirby-Bauer diffusion testing. So let me get started. So I have all my necessary supplies here. I have my agar plate, which I already marked. Mine got contaminated in the beginning of the course when I did the agar plate, so I had to use half of the agar plates. So I divided it into 3, penicillin, gentamicin, and Novavaxin. So here's my Ester Vase, my L spreader is what I call L-shaped spreader, candle, and here's all my antibiotics here. But I've already done the lab, so I'll be going over the purposes, okay? My pipette with alcohol and my tweezers. So first I want to do is make sure I mark all the necessary areas in the 3 quadrants. I'll use a permanent marker to do that. So I'll remove the lid from the Ester Vase. I'm going to heat it. The vial. I've got my pipette out of the alcohol, and I'm going to 0.5 ml of this. 0.5 ml. And I'm going to drop 8 drops. Turn this over. 8 drops into the center of the dish, so it'd be 8 drops there. Put this back in the alcohol. I actually going to go with bleach here. So I'll be done with that. And I'm going to get my L spreader, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it evenly over the agar here. So I'll want to make sure I spread it evenly. Like I said, I can only use half of the plate. So I don't want to make sure the broth is evenly covered over this whole area, so it's all spread evenly. Once I'm done, I'm going to put this in a bucket of bleach. Once I'm done with that, and then I'm going to close the agar plate, and I'm going to put this. I'm going to leave this undisturbed, lid side up for 1 to 2 hours, so the broth can absorb into the agar. Alright, so once, like I said, I've done the lab. So once that's done, I'm going to open the agar plate and quickly transfer the disc of the penicillin to the penicillin part of the dish that I said. So this is penicillin. So this would be the penicillin thing I would use. Grab the tweezers out of the alcohol, and I'm going to open the agar plate, and I'm going to press it gently into the agar to absorbs. Close the lid, let this soak in alcohol. I think 30 seconds on this. Yeah, so this soaks for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the Novavaxin and the gentamicin as well. So between each time I use this, I use the tweezers to soak in alcohol for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to let this sit in my incubation place for 12 hours, and if it doesn't produce any response, then I sit in for another 12. But I'm going to have it this side up. So after 12 to 24 hours, I'm going to take a photo of my area, which one reacts the most. So as you can see, the Novavaxin had 2.2 centimeters, penicillin was 0, and the gentamicin was 2 centimeters. So this is my Kirby-Bauer diffusion plate. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to throw it in a bucket of bleach, and then I'll be done with this. For experiment 2, which I have already done, was investigating the penicillin. So I put the slide of the penicillin with Condia in the microscope at high power, and I'll be identifying the proper locations on the lab winning experiment. So here's what I've gotten. All right. So this concludes my lab for week 7. I believe this is the final lab. And all right, thank you, and have a good day.